In 2014, researchers at the University of California, Berkeley, ran a fascinating study on decision-making. They found that people who paused, reflected, and paid attention to their gut instincts often made choices that not only felt more authentic, but also led to greater long-term satisfaction. Yet, here's the twist. Most of us have become so caught up in external noise, social media, news, endless opinions, that we've nearly forgotten how to recognize, let alone trust, our inner voice. So the question is, how do you actually tune into it? How do you hear that quiet voice inside you when the world outside is shouting at full volume? Point 1. Understand what your inner voice really is. Your inner voice is not some mystical, mysterious thing. Psychologists describe it as your inner compass, the combination of your subconscious mind, your values, and your life experiences speaking back to you. Think of it as your personal GPS. But unlike Google Maps, it doesn't yell at you in turn-by-turn directions. It whispers. For example, have you ever met someone and instantly felt uneasy, even though they seemed perfectly nice on the surface? Or maybe you turned down a job opportunity that looked great on paper, but didn't feel right. That's your inner voice nudging you. It's subtle, but it's powerful. Point 2. Silence the external noise. The biggest challenge for Americans today is not that we don't have an inner voice. It's that we can't hear it. Between Instagram, 24/7 news cycles, and endless emails, our mental world is crowded. Author Cal Newport, in his book Digital Minimalism, points out that constant digital input trains our brains to always look outward for answers instead of inward. If you want to reconnect with your inner voice, you need moments of silence. This does not mean you have to sit cross-legged on a mountain. It could be as simple as leaving your phone in another room while you take a 20-minute walk, or starting your morning with 5 minutes of stillness before reaching for coffee and emails. Silence is not empty. It's full of answers. Point 3. Pay attention to your body's signals. Your inner voice does not always speak in words. It often speaks through your body. Stress knots in your stomach, tension in your shoulders, or a sudden calmness when you're around certain people. All of these are signals. Dr. Judith Orloff, a psychiatrist at UCLA, explains that our intuition often shows up physically before we rationalize it mentally. For instance, you might feel drained after spending time with someone who doesn't align with your values, or energized after saying yes to a project that excites you. A simple practice. The next time you face a decision, notice how your body reacts. Do you feel tight and anxious, or open and relaxed? That physical response is your inner voice giving you feedback. Point 4. Ask yourself the right questions. Sometimes, your inner voice needs an invitation to speak. Journaling is one of the most effective tools for this. Start by asking yourself simple but powerful questions. What do I really want right now? What decision would I make if I wasn't afraid of failing? What would I choose if nobody else's opinion mattered? The key is to write without editing or judging your answers. You'll often be surprised by the clarity that comes out once you give your subconscious space to respond. Point 5. Differentiate fear from intuition. One of the biggest confusions people face is this. How do you know if that little voice is intuition or just fear? Here's the difference. Fear is loud, anxious, and urgent. It screams, "Don't do it, you'll mess up." Intuition, on the other hand, is calm and steady. It says, "This doesn't feel right. Try another path." Imagine you're offered a promotion in New York City. Fear might say, "You're not good enough. Don't take the risk." Intuition might say, "The job looks good, but the lifestyle doesn't align with who you are." The tone is different. One shrinks you, the other guides you. A practical exercise. Whenever you feel torn, ask yourself, does this voice feel panicked or does it feel grounded? That's usually your answer. Point 6. Practice small daily check-ins. Listening to your inner voice is not a one-time thing. It's like strengthening a muscle. It gets clearer with practice. Each morning, take 60 seconds and ask yourself, what do I need most today? Maybe it's rest, maybe it's focus, maybe it's courage for a difficult conversation. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential figures in American culture, has often said that her greatest successes came from honoring her intuition. And she did not just do it once in a while. She practiced listening every single day. Point 7. Trust and act on it. Here's the part people often skip. Your inner voice becomes stronger the more you act on it. If you ignore it, it fades. If you honor it, it grows louder. Think of a friend who always gives you good advice. If you keep ignoring them, eventually they stop talking. But if you listen and act, they show up even more. Your inner voice works the same way. Start small. If you feel nudged to call a friend, do it. If you feel guided to say no to something that drains you, say no. Over time, these small acts of alignment build trust within yourself. Your inner voice is always there. It's not missing. It's just waiting for you to turn down the noise and tune in. The more you listen, the more it guides you toward a life that feels authentic, purposeful, and deeply your own.